everybody, welcome to our channel Cooker to Cooker. Let us start with a quick recap of our previous challenge. Stephanie, what were the results?
Well, the goal of the previous challenge was to make a dessert that incorporated Snickers. The challenge was between Grandma's Snickers pie and Hannah's Snickers icebox cake. And the winner was Hannah's Snickers icebox cake.
Woohoo! Yeah! Today's challenge, number 3, the goal is to incorporate fruit into our dessert. The dessert I chose to make is salted caramel apple pie bars. Hannah, what dessert did you choose?
Cream cheese banana bread. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Girls,
Let's get started!
1 cube of unsalted butter, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 cup sugar. These are the first 5 ingredients for the shortbread crust. For the crust, we're going to add the wet ingredients, and then we're going to put the dry ingredients in afterwards. Now we are going to take an 8x8 pan. If you want to use a double batch, use a 9x13. They say to line it with foil or wax paper. I chose the wax paper. And then we are going to cook it on 300 degrees for 15 minutes. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/8 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 large apples sliced, and that's the 4 ingredients for the filling. Now I'm making the pie filling. One-fourth cup of unsalted butter, and you want to cube it and make sure it's soft. 1/2 cup of old-fashioned oat, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/3 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup of flour. These last ingredients are for the streusel topping. Now I'm putting together the streusel topping. Alright, the crust is finished, so now we are going to put the apples on. They've already had the cinnamon and seasonings already in them. Also, let's see, this will bake for 30 to 35 minutes. And if you did do a double pan, a 9x13, you will bake it 45 to 55 minutes. In case you're wondering, so I forgot to mention that earlier. Now the streusel topping. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. So that will bake about 30-35 minutes.
1/4 cup oil, 1 large egg, 1/4 cup sour cream, 1/4 cup sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1 cup of mashed banana.
And these are all the ingredients to make the banana bread. Here we have our 9x5 bread pan, and we've already pre-sprayed it with Baker's Joy,
Yes.
which incorporates the flour into it. Otherwise, you need to oil it down and flour it, put flour on so that it will not stick to the pan. Otherwise, we can get started on making the bread. Here we're going to add our oil.
For that, we're just going to let it join.
We've got our sugars that we're adding in here.
Brown sugar. Put in the brown sugar.
We got the sour cream here. Let's scrape it over. Let me scrape it over.
I think you got something to lick off.
Sure, we got that all in there. We're now going to add the egg. Our vanilla. And we're going to whisk it all together. All right, now we add in our bananas, or our mashed bananas. And here we're just going to stir to incorporate these into the mixture. Okay, that looks good. We'll pull the spoon out. Now we want to add the baking powder.
Powder.
I'll hold this while you add these. The baking soda and our flour. And let me do this part. And then we're going to just stir it just till it's combined. We don't want to over stir this. Just enough. All right, looks like that is just combined.
Yep, very combined. 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. 1/4 cup sugar. 1 large egg. 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour.
And these are all the ingredients for the cream cheese filling. All right, now we're going to work on the cream cheese filling. Of course, we need to start with our cream cheese here, softened.
Softened cream cheese. Oh, that was a big glob.
It sure was, huh? Got our sugar.
But add it.
Our all-purpose flour.
All-purpose.
And our egg.
I just flipped it right over.
And we are going to whisk this all together. Now we're going to go ahead and we have to layer our pan. So we first need to scoop about 1/2 to 2/3 of the bread batter into our pan. That looks like it's about half of the mixture here.
Are we going to put the rest? Or not?
Now we need to add our cream cheese filling.
Why the heck?
The last part is to get the rest of the batter on the top.
It's gonna be the bread, the base. What's holding the cream cheese.
All right, how do you think it looks, Hannah? Look
That
good?
looks good.
All right, now we're gonna put this in the oven on 350 degrees for about 48 to 50 minutes, and then our bread will be
I made it
completed.
look for a little bit.
Here are the results of our hard work. Let us know in the comments down below who you think did the best. If you guys decide to recreate either of these dishes, let us know how yours turned out. We would love to hear your story.
See you next time on Cooker to Cooker.
Bye!
Bye!